So the next part of your claim is for emotional distress. Now, I'd like you to explain to me how much you're claiming for and what.
£250 per month over 4 months, Judge.
£1,000?
Correct.
Why is this gentleman responsible for your emotional stress to the tune of £250 per month?
Because he will lie, and he was fully aware that I was medically unwell. After all, we have admitted that he took me to the hospital and he has taken me to several doctor's appointments, and I actually do thank you for doing that. However, he was fully aware of that situation, but he took advantage of that and took advantage of someone that was in a vulnerable position.
So, gentleman that took you to hospital, I'm wondering what part of that exacerbated your pre-existing emotional distress, sir?
I have also looked after a lot of the tenants in the house that have found themselves in exactly the same situation that I have.
Well, I want to be clear.
Sure.
I haven't gone into it, but I have at least 3 further statements provided by Ario from tenants, and they aren't complimentary to you, sir.
Ario can be very threatening. Very threatening.
What has this done to you?
It's put me in a position where I can't move out.
You are moving out in December.
That's to be disputed.
What do you mean that's to be disputed? You told me you were going. You've been served a notice.
Yes, but at the moment I can't move out.
Why?
Because the housing benefit is suspended. So what income am I supposed to be moving out of? And he knows that. He's put me in this position, full well knowing that that is the position that he would put me in.
Ario, your claim against Anthony is very straightforward. You say he hasn't paid you rent. Well, that's true. He hasn't paid you rent. Your initial claim was for £2,815, based upon an agreement that Anthony did not sign. You can't claim for an agreement he has not signed. I refuse to consider that sum. The correct sum, in terms of any arrears, is the first agreement of £480. It is accepted that he is in arrears, but he's in arrears to the tune of £2,400. I cannot award you that amount either, because according to your own evidence, you have been satisfactorily informed by the benefits agency that you're going to receive arrears. And those arrears, I take the view, will start from August. The total amount of rent that you are entitled to is £1,328. In addition to that, sir, you took a deposit from a tenant which you kept yourself. Now, whether you thought you were morally entitled to that money, you were not legally entitled to that money. That deposit belonged, above all else, to the person who gave it to you for him to keep. I reject out of hand your application for legal fees. You're not entitled to recover them in this court. Okay. Sir, you have a reply. Your reply is in 2 parts. Firstly, you say you haven't been paid for work that you've completed. I want to be clear. I accept you did work. What I'm perfectly satisfied about is you couldn't have paid for materials out of your own pocket because you had no money. Because you are not able to prove to this court, I have to tell you, sir, or any other court, exactly how much you're owed, I can't come to a value. And so consequently, I have to dismiss your case. I also dismiss your application for emotional harm. I do so, first of all, because you're not able to prove to me, so that I'm sure, that he made your condition any worse. But in any event, this relationship was clearly explosive on both sides. The order of this court, sir, is £1,543, and I dismiss your case. I don't know what's going to happen moving forward. I don't know what situation you're in, sir. You told me at the beginning of this case that you plan to leave. For the avoidance of doubt, that's a matter entirely for you. I hope that you do so. I hope that you find somewhere suitable before Christmas, and I certainly hope that you find good health.
No, can I say something,
What's
please?
the problem?
From 1,500 that I awarded, I don't mind giving him £500 for deposit. Go and find a house. Please leave. Thank you.
Just pause for a second. If you receive £1,543, you're telling me you're making this gentleman an offer to give £500 of that award to him?
Leave the house. Get a deposit. Here you are.
Would you accept that sum?
Yes, I would. That would help me start a fresh start.
Are you prepared to shake hands before leaving court?
Sure.
Can I ask you to do that? Merry Christmas. להתראות. Happy Hanukkah.
Arya was awarded £1,543 of his original claim. Defendant Anthony's counterclaim was dismissed. Let's find out how both parties felt about their day in court.
By law, we have to follow the rules, and therefore I think that I hope it encourages people that are in the rental property market to actually do the honest thing. And I do personally thank Arya for obviously his kind donation.
That's fine. Just wish him good luck. I'm fine.
Same.
Don't be stupid. Stay and watch the best Judge Rinder moments. And I'm talking. Understood? Don't be a moron. Subscribe to Judge Rinder YouTube channel. Right now. That's an order.